Hey, what's up everyone? It is Tuesday, July 22nd, and I am on the path to completing my next card. I've talked to a few of my advertisers that are ready and willing to get on to the next one. I haven't talked to all of them yet and checked in, but you know, it's moving along slowly. But I'm gonna start, before I hopped on this video, I started recording a couple ads. My ads are very basic. It's just me sitting in the cart just like this, because that to me feels approachable, and it feels like organic content probably when an advertiser sees it, because I just say, hey, what's up, my name's Will, I'm putting big card like this to 10,000 local homes. I'm doing 5,000 to Pinecrest and 5,000 to Palmetto Bay next month. So if you want to be on it, there's not many spaces left because most of the people are going to actually be sticking around for the next one. But if you're in an industry that isn't already on the card, then we might just have a space for you. So if you're interested, just, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know you're interested and you want to be on it. And I can do the ad design. I can do all that kind of stuff, put it all together and get you featured in, you know, 10,000 local homes and businesses around Miami's best areas. So if that sounds interesting, just leave a comment below. So that'll be my ad. I'm going to run a couple different variations of it, you know, a couple bucks a day on Facebook, Instagram. It got me a couple leads last time that eventually turned into some people taking spots. So I'm going to run it again. See how it works. I'll let you know the results in a future video. But another thing I wanted to let you know is I'm enjoying the school community. I see people continue to trickle in every day, which is great to see. Great to make some connections with people across the country that are doing this. So that's been awesome. So reminder, if you want to join, just go to eddmschool.com and join while it's free. Probably starting August 1st, I'll probably set it up to a couple bucks a month to start out. And I'm putting together lots of interesting plans for the community. So if you want to be in it, you know, have a direct line to me and my thoughts and my commentary, then just get in there while it's free. And, you know, once you're in, you're in. And if we, you know, work together beyond that, then there'll be other opportunities. But I received a question in there from somebody asking, because in my last video I talked about communities and the importance of being in a community, and I talked about Mitch's 9x12 community that he has on school, and Jake Lorraine's high response marketing elite group that he has on Facebook. And they asked me, like, which one should I start with? And so I answered in the post. So if you join the school community, you can find my written out thoughts, but I wanted to make a video of it because it's a great question and something probably a lot of people are wondering. My thoughts on it are, start with mine because it's free. You don't have to pay anything to join right now for the next week or so. And just to, you know, have a small community. I think we have almost 40 people in there now so far. So thanks for joining if you have already. But join there and then work on selling your first space. Most likely you have all the information you need in order to be able to go out and start talking to businesses about what this thing is. You know, we're doing big cards like this, selling ads to local businesses to go to local neighborhoods. It's not that complicated. Most people price their ads, like for the regular size ads, at, you know, $500 to $1,000, anywhere in between, depending on what kind of profit margin you want to build yourself into. And you just start talking to local business owners around your area, offering them that, letting them know what you're doing. And I'd say don't try to sell it yet when you're just starting out. Just start having the conversations with people. And you'll find out like what they're doing for their marketing, what kind of things they're interested in, and then, you know, kind of bring it up in conversation that, like, you discovered this thing, you know, you saw a couple other people doing it online in their areas, and you realize that nobody's doing it in this area, and it's a great way to get big exposure for relatively cheap for local businesses. And they might be curious, they might ask you more about it, and you just like kind of start nudging that relationship along the way. Or you can go in there and be guns blazing and be like, hey man, I can get you in front of 10,000 homes for like 6 cents a piece, and here's the dotted line you want to sign, let's go. That might also work for some people. But my point is, get started in talking to people. Don't spend too much time going through 20 different courses and watching 100 YouTube videos. I did that And that's why it took me like 6 months to sell out my first card, because I was just listening to every single one of Jake's podcasts, listening to everybody's approach and how they closed people and how they did outreach and how they emailed people. The point is, you just need to get started in talking to local business owners. It's a very simple concept. Even with the postage rates going up as they have, selling a regular spot at like, $500 to $600, or big space for like, $900 to $1,000, that'll keep you profitable and able to make money, even if you only sell out like 60% of the card. If you sell out all your spaces, then even better. But that gives you enough margin to be able to give a few spaces away to local restaurants. If anything, start with some local restaurants that are really well received, and offer to give them like some free advertising, as long as they put a really, really good coupon on there that'll jump out and get people's attention. And just start having those conversations. Then once you have a sale or two, then go ahead and join Mitch's community, because for $99 for the whole year, you get his community. It's got like 2,700 people in there. A lot of people doing this in their day-to-day, and you can ask questions there. Don't go in there to learn so much as just going in there and asking questions about what other people have run into, if you're running into the same thing. Because you don't need to, do everything. You just need to, if anything, have your questions answered by other people that have been doing it around more time. Get a little bit of encouragement along the way. But that's like $99 for the whole year. And in my description, I'll have a link that it's an affiliate link. It's a commission-based link. So if you actually go and sign up for Mitch's community at $99, I actually get half of that. So it's like supporting me and Mitch at the same time, and you get into a big community of like-minded people. And so if you do that, I'd appreciate it. It doesn't cost you any more to use the link. It just gives me a commission, and Mitch's whole system is structured that way. So once you're in his community, you can also get an affiliate link to let other people know if somebody in another city that is looking for something to do, wants to learn more. You can give them your affiliate link, and you can get a commission on it too. And then once you're in there, he has a bunch of templates. He has other scripts for emails and phone calls and stuff if you need that to like finish closing out your card. But then once you get close to actually closing out the card, then go ahead and join Jake's Facebook group. For now, that's like the best deal you'll get as far as like printing and everything else. And so if you join his group, it's like $44 a month. I don't have an affiliate link or anything with him, but I'll have his link in the description too. So if you're close to like selling out your card and you want some good pricing from a big time marketer in the space, you can join his group. You get access to his Facebook group of like 1,000 people, and you also get his elite pricing for printing. That's exclusive to his group. I won't go into this video, but I've talked about it in the past. If you want to find a video of mine where I talk about fulfillment, I mention his stuff there. But that would be my process. Start with me for free if you're catching this in the next week or so. Join my school community, EDDMschool.com. Once you sold a couple spaces, join Mitch's with my affiliate links. I get, $50 out of it, and then Mitch gets the other $50. So it's like you're supporting both of us by joining. And then when you're ready to print, then go ahead and join Jake's group and get a whole bunch more people that have been doing it for like up to like 10 years across the country that have even more experience with the business model. And then you can ask questions in there. His group comes with like a bunch of other courses on other things you can do with direct mail and print and other methodologies. But I'd suggest not getting too deep into the rabbit hole at first, because I speak from experience. It took me 6 months because I wasn't focusing on selling. I was focusing on learning and testing different things and doing 10 different ways of analysis instead of just going out there and talking to people. So that's my recommendation. Go out there, talk to people, get a couple ads sold under your belt, use some of those funds to invest into the community with Mitch, and then once you're in there, get help with any other questions you have on the rest of the process. Otherwise, you can always ask me in my school group. I've done a couple of these cards now, so I know the ins and outs of everything you need to really know in order to do it. But if you want to, support both of us, you can join that link. And then at printing time, join Jake's, and then you'll basically have all of the knowledge of anybody that's ever done a 9x12 in the past, 15 years at your fingertips for any questions you have. But really, first step, go out and sell a spot. Talk to the local businesses, let them know what you're doing, and just, it can be as simple as just having them write you a check in your name if you haven't, set up your own LLC yet or your own DBA. If once you have that first payment, then I would definitely suggest immediately after that, set up your business license for your local area. So you're legit, you get some protection. LLCs are pretty quick and easy to do now. Just go on like LegalZoom.com and pay a couple bucks to get all set up there. But really, the first step, don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Go out there, sell a spot, have the conversation, see if it's something you enjoy doing, selling these ads to local businesses, see if you like those conversations. And if you do, then just keep going with it, build up from there. So that's my tip for the day. I am home, so I'm going to go in, play with kids, play with family, and I will catch you on the next video. All right, take care, y'all.